The article was called "The World is Celebrating Easter at Home." The article has started with a very emotional sentence saying, standing alone at the altar of the church, Pope Francis was celebrating the Easter standing alone without any live audience. This is a rare scene that we never see, but unfortunately, because of the coronavirus pandemic, people were obliged to stay at home and to celebrate the Eastern feast from home because of the social distance that we're obliged here to control the spread of the virus. This information or this piece of news mainly discusses some of the key elements of the newsworthiness, like proximity, as this is a very close news to people, as everyone is clicking to see anything about coronavirus. Moreover, the human interest, because people were really frustrated and confused because they can't celebrate their feast.
So I'm going to talk about one of the newsworthiness element, which is prominence. Prominence means that focusing on well-known people rather than ordinary people. So if well-known people talk or do something unique, people will focus on those people more than ordinary people who do the same things. So for example, according to New York Times and its article called "Trump suggested that disinfectants could be used to treat COVID-19", and it's written by Katie Roberts. So she showed what Trump said about treating COVID-19 by using disinfectant. This advice turned it all world over, and WHO said that it's not a way to treat COVID-19. People criticize the president of one of the developed country for saying that. However, who said that rather than Trump, nothing will happen and no one will care about it.
As we all know, since the outbreak of COVID-19, children were the least affected in the population by this virus. However, there have been some reported cases of severely critical cases that went to hospital, and one 16-year-old girl died from this virus. However, I have just read an article that scientists discovered that when children is affected by this virus, their bodies produce a fever shock which can be distinguished easily from flu-like symptoms, and this article has two very important elements from newsworthiness elements, and it's timeliness because it's just a new exploration, and the other thing is human interest because it's basically about the welfare and health of children.
The article I read is mainly about the coronavirus pandemic, which has been a priority for the last couple of months since it's something affecting the whole world, not only 1 to 2 countries around the world. People wait for the news in almost all countries to know how many cases have been found in their own country or just around the world and how many people have died from this virus. I believe this article has an important newsworthiness element, which is the currency trending or flavor of the month. This element basically means, is this trending now or not? Currency means that an idea's time has come. This includes events that are already popular or trending, which are currently in the news and everyone is speaking about, such as articles about the coronavirus pandemic nowadays and how should we stay safe by staying at home, and if we go out for an emergency we have to be wearing masks and gloves, and all of this have been trending for the last couple of months on news and social media.